Hey everyone, I'm Amanda from Mandy Lynn Plans. Welcome back for another weekly plan with me and my Hobonichi cousin. Today we will be planning out the week of May 18th to the 24th, and I am going to be using a different setup here. This is the weekly A page and the monthly B page. So normally, if you ordered the monthly kit, you would get these two pages, and if you ordered the weekly kit, you would get these two pages. The reason I am using the monthly B page instead of the weekly is because I want to use more of the washi, and the monthly has extra washi sheets. You can kind of look at this in columns. So these two columns have a lot of similar things. So the labels are the same sizes. These are a little bit different. So this one is designed to cover 4 hours, and this one is designed to cover a day in the monthly, which actually translates to 3.5 hours in the weekly spread. So not a very big difference, but enough to mention it. And you will notice that it's a lot more of the skinny labels. This one has several of the medium size, but if you're wanting more medium size, you do get some on the little freebie that I add as well. So if you don't really use the ombre boxes, the check boxes, or the full decorative box, and you want the washi and some more dots and a couple extra skinny labels instead, you can actually mix and match what you buy, because you can buy these a la carte. So if you are maybe wanting to save a little bit of money, what you could do is, let's say that you want a pretty monthly spread. So you would pick up both of these sheets, and then you can use the extras from this sheet to go with the weekly A page, for example. So this is the combination that I am going to be using this week. I would love your help in deciding which fountain pen ink I should use. So here is Momiji, Sublime, and Apache Sunset. I think any of them would look great, so go ahead and let me know which one you would like down in the comments. You can just say pink, green, or orange if you would like. I'm gonna show you last week, but I haven't actually touched it. Oh, it's so sad. I will go back and put things in. It's been so gloomy here, and I've been crazy busy with $2 Tuesday stuff. I just have not touched it. So I will be going back and doing some of that. It just has not happened yet, and I'm okay with that, but it just happens sometimes. I thought about filling it in before I sat down to film. I was like, you know what? No, I'm gonna show them real life. I thought about doing a midweek on Instagram, but I thought that was maybe kind of pushing it. But I figured I could at least show you, my faithful YouTube viewers, how sometimes it just does not happen, and that is okay. So I'm going to be setting it up very similar as I have in the past, but the medium-sized washi down, and then the larger washi on the bottom, and then just covering it up that little box. I am going to be using minimal stickers in this, so I'm not going to cover up the calendar. I just want to kind of show you how you can use these if you're a little bit more on a budget. I think that we all, even still at this point, have a little bit less going on. So this actually may even be a little bit more of a splurge, covering up the Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. You could always do this skinny washi in the bottom spots instead of covering it up, because if you cover it up, you obviously need to either get these or write it in yourself. So this could be an extra unnecessary purchase, but if you do already have these lying around. So we don't have a very busy week. School will officially be over, so that is definitely exciting. And oh, I'm not sure if oh good. Okay, I can use 18 and 19 from down here, and then I can grab 20. That is kind of a nice thing about not using these every single week, is that you can maybe make a sheet last a little bit longer. All right, so then the reason that I wanted this page, as I mentioned before, it was for the extra washi, and that is because I want to show whenever our babysitter is here. So I'm gonna use this one, I think. So she is here from 9 to noon. Monday, Wednesday, Friday. And that has been super helpful. Keeps the girls occupied while Mama either gets some shop things done. That's mainly what it's been so far. Or also some house things or whatever it is. If I need to go run an errand that would be easier to do without them, I could do that as well. So those are in, and then we have church on Sunday. I'm gonna go ahead and use this pretty one here. The advantage of using the monthly, as I mentioned before, is that it's a shorter box, and so it actually is closer to covering the actual time that church is. I mentioned before that our church is going to start meeting again, and I didn't know all of the details whenever I originally said that. And they are, but they are not going to have any type of childcare. They're not going to have nursery or anything. And your children have to be with you the entire time. And Chloe, our 10-month-old, is still taking naps in the morning. So unless I stayed in the room while she napped, that would not work. Or I guess the other option would be, I mean, if she slept on me, but she doesn't. She doesn't really ever fall asleep on me. And then our 2-year-old still can't quite sit still long enough to sit through the entire service. So I think we are just going to continue to stay home. I think we have a lot of kids in our congregation, young families. So I don't know, between the larger population, I guess, of older generation and then young families, I'm not sure how many are actually going to be there. And that's probably just as well with everything that's going on. So I will go ahead and put in a little church script. And then my nephew's birthday is Sunday, and then payday is on Friday. And then also on Friday, very exciting, is new releases. And they are August new releases, and they are really pretty. I'm excited for you guys to see them. If you are not already a member of the Facebook group, I do recommend joining. Sneak peeks will start probably either Monday or Tuesday. Just depends on when I get them all cut and taken pictures of. All right, so that's it for actual appointments, as sad as that is. But I am going to go in with my little dots for the menu for the week. This is usually the part of Plan With Me that I get to tell you a little bit about my daughter's monk moments. So very funny, I mentioned in a previous Plan With Me that I got a new vacuum and that I have been loving it, and that I had been vacuuming several times a day after meals. And I mentioned that it probably won't last, you know, I'll lose my excitement eventually. Well, I don't think that Hope is gonna let me stop vacuuming after every meal. She loves it, which is funny because as far as the monk moment goes, one of the last episodes that we watched, he was vacuuming, and then he vacuumed out his vacuum cleaner with this little vacuum, like this, you know, portable one that you use to go in between the couch cushions, and then he takes out this little itty bitty vacuum and he vacuums out that one. Okay, so what she does, she's very systematic. I mean, there are routines in place, and she has to do things in a specific order. So after supper or breakfast or lunch, whichever meal it is, after she's done eating, she will request, this is upside down, which way? Yeah, let's do it this way. She will request to get cleaned up. She'll say all done, and we'll come and we'll, you know, clean her up with a rag or whatever, and then we will give her a rag to clean the table with to do her chore. That's her chore, is cleaning up, washing up the table after meals. And to be honest, I mean, she doesn't do that great of a job, but it's more just the constant, you know, this is what we do, this is part of the family, helping out. I mean, she's 2. So as far as she can reach, she cleans it off, and then she'll say, Mama vacuum, Mama vacuum, vacuum. And so she'll give me the rag when she's done, and she will hurry on over to the door, and she'll open it up, and she'll get out the vacuum. She'll kind of like wheel it out. So then she will hand it to me and then let me turn it on, and she likes to hold it and go around. Chloe, my 10-month-old, is to eating Cheerios, and what that actually means is that, you know, half of them end up on the floor. So Hope likes to go on the hunt for Cheerios. So that has been fun. I got such a kick out of it whenever I saw that episode of Monk cleaning out his vacuums with his vacuums. So, yep, that'll be Hope. She's just so excited. Oh, I think she definitely gets her excitement about things from me. Mark likes to give me a hard time about getting so excited about so many things, but that's okay. And then another thing that she gets really excited about, I don't know if it's been a whole month or not. It's been several weeks now. We moved the girls into a joined bedroom. So they are sharing now. That is actually going really, really well. They don't nap in there together. Chloe still naps in our room, but since they both sleep through the night, they do really well in the same room. It also helps that Hope is still in a crib. It'll be interesting to see how it goes whenever she is moved to a toddler bed. And she is plenty old enough. Oh, this is not the sheet I'm using. Hold on. She's plenty old enough for a toddler bed, but she just hasn't even tried to climb out yet. So we're letting her stay in a crib as long as she can. Then I think I'm loving this so much. I think I'm gonna go ahead and put a dot for the laundry task of the day as well. I am going to keep the colors the same. Oh, how am I gonna do that? It's not gonna cover up the number that way. But if the dot was way down there, it wouldn't be centered. So I think I care more about it being centered and about it covering up the number. So I was talking earlier about her excitement about, she gets so excited every night. So we have, the bedtime routine. It's always the same every single night. It has to be. If something was out of place, she would throw a fit. And she has adopted that whenever, after she goes and does everything with Daddy, she'll come into the room, and I am usually in the rocking chair with Chloe at that point in their room, and she'll come running in and she'll say, "Come we sleep in Hopi's room. Come we sleep with Hopi." And it's just the cutest thing. Every single night, she is still so excited, even weeks into it, and it just makes my mama heart so happy. Okay, so then we have this sidebar over here to figure out. I think I want to kind of do the same type of thing, even though I don't have the ombre boxes. So I have a spot for laundry here, so I don't need this to be laundry. I might still put the word laundry in, just so that I remember that that's what it's for, because this week is still several days away and I might forget, who knows. Okay, and then for the sidebar, I think I am going to use just some of these. If you've seen, I think I pulled payday and birthday and maybe appointment too off of this little thing. This is a freebie that I've been sticking, I think, in just about every order lately. It's just a little sampling of the new script that I've been offering, just to give you a little bit of variety so that you don't have to buy every single sheet at the beginning, just to see if you like this script. So we have this week, and then I'm going to do maybe Don't Forget and Meals. And I'm just gonna eyeball it. Maybe I'll just kind of do it where the supper line is, just so for a natural break. And then for the meals, maybe meals, yeah, that looks about right. Okay, and then I don't have enough dots. Since I use so many down here, I don't have enough to do them over here on the side. What I can do, if I feel like it, is go through with this little Hobonichi stencil and draw them in, or I might just even draw my own little circles. I'm not sure. So that is all that I have for you this week. Please don't forget to vote for which fountain pen color you would like to see. They're the three with the spread. Go ahead and let me know in the comments. Also, let me know if your state is starting to open up a little bit more. We were supposed to go into phase 2 of our plan on Monday, and I don't think that's gonna happen. I think she's calling it phase 1.5 now. I'm not sure. I only heard a little bit of that so far, so I need to look into that more. I'd love to know if things are pretty much still on lockdown for you, or if your state is starting to open up a little bit. Go ahead and let me know. As always, thank you so much for watching. Until next time.